Good evening, everyone. I'm Abby Turpin.
And I'm Ron Steele. Here are a couple of top headlines.
Protecting young athletes from sexual abuse. The U.S. House is taking up a bill to do just that. A measure would create an organization within the U.S. Olympic Committee that would handle opening the door to a new beginning. A family in Waterloo is moving into their brand new home thanks to the help of Habitat for Humanity. Back in May of last year, they began building the house from the ground up. The home actually sits on the lot of the former Irving Elementary School in Waterloo.
Since coming to Eastern Iowa, there's one thing that has impressed me more than anything else.
And when you are immersed in the community, as each of you are, it is just simply who you are. It's simply a part of you.
Neighbors helping neighbors and being a part of something bigger than themselves. When you invite me into your home every night, I feel a responsibility to be an active part of the community I serve. Your welcoming arms and hearts have allowed me to continue to do that, and I'm proud to call Eastern Iowa home.
If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
After taking in the sights and sounds of the Big Apple, the Hawkeyes are now turning their attention to tomorrow's game. And KWWL's Brad Hansen joins us live from New York City right now with the very latest. Hey, Brad.
WNWO News at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much for joining us. And also, Merry Christmas to you and your family. I'm Abby Turpin. Ron has the evening off. Well, our top story tonight, beyond bitter temperatures, track into Eastern Iowa. Right now, you're getting a live look at Interstate 380. Thank you very much for joining us, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm Abby Turpin. Ron has the evening off. Our top story tonight, an Iowa family is homeless tonight. A fire does serious damage to an Iowa home after a mishap while deep frying their Thanksgiving turkey. Now, this happened earlier today in Polk City, and you can see most don't take it for granted. Today is a special day for our state rock.
Oh, gee.
No, geode.
We actually pulled that off.
I think we did pretty well with that. We didn't even practice it.
Today marks 50 years as the geode being known as the Iowa State.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Olympic Zone. I'm Abby Turpin.
And I'm Ron Steele. And of course, we're going to be with you all throughout the Olympic Games to bring you a great inside look at all things Winter Olympics.
For a 17-year-old Californian named Chloe Kim, the Pyeongchang Olympics are particularly special, returning her to her roots.
NBC's Hoda Kotb sat down
Today, I had the pleasure of emceeing the 14th Annual Cedar Valley Nonprofit Awards. UNI's Nonprofit Leadership Alliance student organization hosts the event to celebrate the accomplishments of the so much great stuff happening in Des Moines, and I know everybody's very excited for this game happening tonight. Maybe nobody more excited than Ron
I'm
Steele.
excited about it, but I noticed A.J. Green walking out kind of, what was he doing? Did he jam? Okay, I was worried about his shooting hand there.
And of course, we'll have all the highlights on that game coming up tonight at 10. All right, a final check of the weekend forecast.
Not too bad for the weekend.
All right, Mark, thank you. And tricky traveling across much of the state as many crews are working overtime to make sure that the roads are safe and clear. KWWL's McLeod Hageman joins us live here in the studio with much more. Continuing coverage now, an area high school basketball player brings a gym full of people to their feet. Waterloo East senior Jason Wright has autism, and it was senior night last night, and the Trojans were playing the Cougars of Kennedy High School. Well, with seconds left, the crowd started chanting Wright's name, and he went in and on his second try saw nothing but net, getting his first basket of his career. A Jones County Sheriff's deputy and his canine partner are okay tonight after their squad car was hit and then rolled over. Here is what the aftermath looked like today along Highway 64 near Wyoming. A pickup truck going the other way hit the squad car nearly. Now, the hospital says that gift donations that they get around this time of the year help out all year long, from birthdays to celebrating medical milestones. Well, coming up on News. After the most recent school shooting, like many of you, it stuck in my mind for weeks. As the mom of a very young daughter, events like this terrify me, thinking of what school will be like for her in 5, 10, 15 years. It got me to thinking, what's really happening in our schools these days? Well, with the help of the Waterloo Community School District, a group of juniors and seniors from both Waterloo East and Waterloo West high schools sat down with me recently to let me in on what's going on according to students. Do you worry about school shootings when you go to school every day?
No, I don't worry about it, but there are times where, like, I'll be sitting in a group of my friends, and they'll make jokes about, like, other students, and they'll be like, oh, he's the next school shooter.
Do you feel like you can be yourself, or do you feel like you have to mold into what everybody expects you to be?
Some classes, I feel much more like myself.
And we do have Team 7 coverage tonight in Waterloo and Cedar Rapids. We're going to go live to both KWWL's Jessica Hartman and Jalen Socek in just a moment.
But first of all, let's begin with the city council race in the city of Waterloo.
4 spots up for grabs tonight on the city council.
The first step on the road to recovery.
Glad you're here, buddy.
Thank you for sharing your story. And to also let us listen to the 911 tape. Thank you for that.
To be honest with you, it was tough because it showed my vulnerability, but if it will shock anybody that getting regular checkups, seeing a doctor, getting their blood pressure checked, I mean, it's all worth it.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Rick. Look forward to tomorrow night.
All right.